Back in 1984, while other kids were busy playing video games, a 12-year-old boy was busy making one. This boy was a genius. He was different. So different that he had no friends. He was constantly bullied, but he never gave up. Today, that same boy is building rockets, electric cars, and AI tools, and has become the richest person in the world. This is the story of Elon Musk. Born in 1971 in Pretoria, South Africa, Elon's father was a mechanical engineer, and his mother was a model and dietitian. As a kid, Elon had a strange problem. He would often drift into a trance. Even if chaos was happening around him, he wouldn't notice a thing. Doctors thought he had a hearing issue, but the truth was far more interesting. During those moments, his brain worked like a supercomputer. He was fully focused on visualizing complex ideas. It was like a science lab running inside his head. Elon also had a habit of reading for 10 hours straight. Encyclopedias, science fiction, anything he could get his hands on. That made him incredibly smart. One night while playing with his cousins, one of them said she was scared of the dark. Elon replied, "Darkness is just the absence of light." That's how Elon always was. Logical, factual, straightforward. And other kids didn't like that. In fact, he was badly bullied at school. Once a group of kids pushed him down the stairs and beat him so badly that he ended up in the hospital. But all these hardships only made him stronger. Until the age of 8, Elon had a happy family life. Here's a photo from that time. But within a year, everything fell apart. His parents divorced. Elon chose to live with his dad. At 10, he saw a computer for the first time in a mall and was fascinated. He convinced his father to buy it. The computer came with a workbook to learn basic programming, something that usually takes 6 months to finish. Elon finished it in 3 days, without sleeping. By 12, he built and sold his first video game called Blaster, a space shooter game where the player destroys alien ships. He sold it to a company for $500, his first business ever. By high school, Elon realized he was more capable than most kids. He knew only one country could match his ambitions: America. But first, he decided to move to Canada since his mother was Canadian and could pass her citizenship to her kids. At 17, Elon left for Canada. He lived with cousins, did small jobs, and later got into Queen's University. After 2 years, he transferred to the University of Pennsylvania in the USA. He had officially entered the land of opportunity. In 1995, Elon and his brother Kimball wanted to start a company after college. The internet was just becoming popular, but people still used printed directories and physical maps to find businesses. Elon thought, why not create an online directory with maps? That idea became Zip2. Elon coded day and night, while Kimball went door to door convincing businesses to join. Eventually, Zip2 got $3 million in funding, then $50 million. In 1999, computer company Compaq acquired it for $307 million. Elon got $22 million from his shares. At just 27, he was a multimillionaire. He could have retired, but this was just the beginning. Elon realized banking was old-fashioned. So in 1999, he started an online bank, X.com, with $10 million. Back then, people didn't even trust online shopping, let alone online banking. To bring in users, Elon gave everyone $20 for signing up and $10 for every referral. This strategy worked. 200,000 users joined in just 2 months. But there was a problem. Another company called PayPal was also doing the same thing. Both companies were burning cash on marketing. So in 2000, they merged. Elon became the CEO and largest shareholder. But tensions grew. Elon wanted to stick with the name X.com, while everyone else preferred PayPal. His management style was also harsh. He micromanaged, criticized employees publicly, and demanded work at lightning speed. When Elon went on honeymoon, the board fired him as CEO and replaced him with Peter Thiel. Elon tried to fight back but couldn't win. Still, he remained PayPal's largest shareholder. In 2002, eBay bought PayPal for $1.5 billion. Elon walked away with $180 million. Then came tragedy. Elon lost his 2.5-month-old son to a disease. He was deeply shaken and stayed away from home for weeks. To cope, he buried himself in work. He turned to his childhood passion, space. He launched a project to send a greenhouse to Mars, to prove that life could grow there. He planned to buy rockets from Russia, but negotiations failed. On the flight back, Elon opened his laptop and started calculating. He realized raw materials only made up 2–3% of a rocket's cost. The rest was due to inefficient design and manufacturing. Right there, he decided, we'll build our own rockets. And that's how SpaceX was born in 2002. He hired top engineers, bought a warehouse, and set one goal: build the fastest, cheapest rockets. While others relied on suppliers, SpaceX made its own parts to save cost and time. Their first rocket was Falcon 1. Other companies charged $70 million to send a 600 kilograms payload to orbit. Elon promised to do it for $7 million. But reality hit hard. The first launch in 2006 failed due to a fuel leak. The second one in 2007 failed midair. The third in 2008 exploded. Elon had spent $100 million and had money left for just one more try. Meanwhile, Tesla, another company he had invested in, was also on the edge of bankruptcy. Elon sold his personal assets, including his McLaren car, to keep Tesla alive. Then came SpaceX's final launch attempt, Falcon 1, 2008. This time it worked. Falcon 1 reached orbit. SpaceX became the first private company to do it. Weeks later, NASA awarded them a $1.6 billion contract. Tesla was still struggling, but Elon personally convinced investors to help. He raised emergency funding just in time, on Christmas Eve. Tesla launched its first car, the Roadster, fast, sleek, and fully electric. But Elon knew one fancy sports car wouldn't change the world. So in 2012, Tesla launched Model S, a luxury electric sedan with a 500 kilometers range, a massive touchscreen, and software updates like a smartphone. Model S became a huge success. By 2013, Tesla was profitable and even launched an IPO. Later came Model X, Model 3, and Model Y, making Tesla the most valuable car company in the world. Meanwhile, SpaceX launched Falcon 9, reusable rockets, and the Starlink satellite internet network. Now they're working on Starship, the rocket that will take humans to Mars. Elon also founded Neuralink to connect brains to computers, and the Boring Company to revolutionize transport through underground tunnels. Today, Elon Musk is not just a billionaire. He's a visionary who's reshaping industries, from Earth to space.